Welcome to Moving North East. We recently moved up to the North East since COVID. We are Andy and Sugar. Come and explore with us.
We're just at the Goth Festival, and there's lots of people dressed up in various really cool outfits everywhere here. We'll head down into the centre where we'll see lots of them, I'm sure.
The Goth Festival is held in the beautiful town of Whitby. It's an ultimate example of pageantry and is very family friendly. It's a great fun day out, and it is really amazing, the costumes. These are just a few examples that you'll see throughout the video. The next one will be held in October. It's really worth checking out, so I would highly recommend it. We'll be there.
Oh, good dog.
On any normal day, Whitby's certainly worth a visit. It's a spectacular town, and with the Goth Weekend it is even more impressive with all the beautiful costumes and makeup that everyone's wearing. As well as Dracula, the town has all the usual amenities for children that you'll find at any other seaside resort: fish and chips, arcades, and a small fairground on the front of the harbour. It doesn't take away the charm of the place. It's still very, very beautiful.
It's very beautiful, thank you.
Loving the green.
Just a couple of members of Parliament walking past, I believe. This guy was absolutely fantastic. It's makeup and not a mask. The detail in that is out of this world. That must have taken ages. This is just the Dracula experience, because as we know, it's famous for Bram Stoker's Dracula in Whitby. The harbour itself offers boat tours going out of the harbour up the coast to view the stunning coast. You can even go out on a pirate ship. The coastline and the beaches of Whitby are absolutely stunning. They really are worth a visit just for the beaches.
That's the thing is Whitby, it always has a bit of trouble with all the goths hanging around on the corner, making trouble.
Is it? That is so cute. It is so amazing.
Ah, the boat. You see all the goggle hats and in the shops, and now you know why they've got so many, because so many people wearing them.
Due to a boat coming in, we got stuck at the swing bridge, which was opened. This could be seen as a good thing or a bad thing, depending, but it is really quite interesting to watch it open and close. My wife found it absolutely fantastically fascinating. The downside of it was it did build up quite a crowd on either side, and the poor bus driver on the other side didn't look very amused. He was sat in traffic and couldn't get past just due to the sheer number of people there. The costumes went from absolutely beautiful to really bizarre. I'll have to admit, this has got to be one of the cutest things I've ever seen. We're just on the side of the Abbey now, in the market square. This side has narrow streets with cobbled stones, which are very old and very pretty. Most of the shops here are quite touristy, but it still has very nice character to it. Usually Whitby is fairly busy, but today was obviously extra busy. Whitby itself is famous for jewellery. It's a black stone called Whitby Jet, and it is very beautiful. There's lots of shops around selling this on this side of the harbour, as well as pubs and cafes and restaurants, of course. This guy looks a little bit like me in the mornings. We're now at the bottom of the famous 199 steps leading up to the church. Climbing the steps seems to go quite quickly. I think that my fitness might be getting a little bit better. Or it's possibly due to the number of stops that we make for filming on the way. Most likely that. As you climb the steps, you get the stunning views of the harbour and the town itself. The steps itself have a path going up the side. I would suggest to use the steps because the path itself is incredibly steep on cobbled stones. We found it tricky to go down, and we regretted not using the steps when we used the path going down. The church itself has recently had its grass cut. It looks absolutely amazing with long grass and quite moody. This costume is absolutely epic. It's a Terminator Predator combination, and his wife also looks very beautiful. We love this costume. Both of these look absolutely brilliant as well. I love this, the detail on the crossbow. It must have taken them hours. And then this costume over here, really colourful but absolutely brilliant. As you can see, it's getting a little bit later in the day now because we toured the Abbey. Most of the people, I believe, are just piling into the pubs now for a good evening of socialising and drinking, and then some of the crowds are obviously just going home. We went to look for the Captain Cook Museum, but unfortunately it was closed because it was too late in the day. Please like and subscribe because I'll be back next October to make a new video, as well as other videos around the country.